body is a blueprint's oblique light, ontology's vomit, an epistemological disco, sperm's forgotten choreography, a Fibonacci matzo ball, a heart's standing ovation, the soul's, I don't know. A body is an illegal alien, i.e. an outlaw from inner space. A body is a guest lecturer, a breathing cathedral, a vagina's diamond, thought's mortuary, a colloquy between breath and death, a misplaced April. A shadow is a body's right angle. A body is a pancake scandal, DNA's covert bakery, a woebegone pantaloon, a communist turnip, livid's first syllable, thought's fart. A sock is a body's boomerang. A body is bone's winter coat, a new glissando. A body is the brain's wayward son, the organ's thesaurus, falafel dishwashing liquid, kundalini chitlins, a pharmaceutical boot camp. A body is thought's drawing board. Go back to it. A body is the breast's copy editor, an erotic penal colony, a dash between two dates, a slipper's exclamation point, avant-garde think. A body is a skyscraper's cockroach, a heart-splattered ink. A body confronts thought's board of directors. A body is diphthong's glitter, human glue, heaven's achoo. A body is a fact. Face it. A body's a decision. Make it. Moon in a blood once. The ugly cathedral saint of the moon in a blood once. Not black-eyed peas, the eve. Small change in hard times. Collard greens on a doorknob. A crab, a crawl. Fire is a candle's applause. The moon in a blood once. A ginger beer Eucharist. Love, an out-of-circulation table of contents. The dusk of a double moon. The full cerulean of a decade, of a backway when. Heaven is a lonely telescope, an emotional Galileo, a moon in a blood once. 2012 Mayan Codex, Eastern Stranded Time. The second, the month, the two moon maiden, a gather up of the then. The once-a-once, Tuscany is a cure for percussion. The sky, a damaged trance. The moon, a tambourine, a poisonous toilet. Rhythm crumbles into a villa. The sun's flushed cathedral. Cantata, let the end of the year leak like a moon in a blood once. The other, Om. The shadow of language. The language of bubble is twinkle. The language of YouTube is sky. The language of tongue is freelance. The language of bouillon is patois. The language of transom is creamy. The language of moonlight is isinglass. The language of amber is chablis. The language of penis is eager. The language of thought is lonely. The language of foie gras is kinky. The language of breathing is wrinkled. The language of ink is death. The language of satin babbles. The language of cuckoo is gaga. The language of you is me. The language of blizzard is kinship. The language of skin is nappy. The language of canyon is toadstool. The language of heartache is solemn. The language of fanzine is toe jam. The language of mustard, seductive. The language of choral is atman. The language of boo-boo is Slavic. The language of hope is Colgate. Lightning's language is ontological. The language of nipple is misty. The TV of language is foreign. The language of shadow is bliss. The language of stardust is prayer. The shadow of language is Sunday. The shadow of language is Sunday. The shadow of language is someday. Thank you.